Woodlawn Cemetery, located in Fairmont, West Virginia, has a rich history that spans back to the mid-19th century, making it one of the oldest cemeteries in the area. It was established in 1855 during a time when Fairmont was rapidly growing and evolving. The cemetery was founded to provide a final resting place for the residents. Its serene and picturesque setting was carefully chosen to offer a peaceful and reflective environment for those laid to rest. The first burial within what would later become Woodlawn Cemetery occurred on April 15, 1875. The individual laid to rest on that day was a teenager named Joseph Hamilton. Joseph was discovered near the old sheepyard, a part of the property which belonged to Almus and Louisa Hamilton, who were early pioneers in Marion County. The very area that we now know of as Woodlawn Cemetery was then referred to as Hamilton Hill. The Hamilton family held esteemed positions within the community, both in terms of land ownership and social standing. Young Joseph's story is a somber one. He was found with a gunshot wound, and his gun lay beside him. It had always been presumed that the firearm had been accidentally discharged by Joseph himself, possibly as he fell from a dividing fence that separated the Hamilton property from the Barnes property. In the aftermath of this tragic incident, the decision was made to inter Joseph Hamilton on the spot where he had been found. From this initial burial, the idea of Woodlawn Cemetery began to take shape. Over time, the cemetery would grow to encompass a wider area, serving as the final resting place for numerous individuals, each with their own unique stories and contributions to the history of Fairmont. Today we remember Joseph Hamilton as the young man whose untimely death marked the inception of this sacred place. His story reminds us of the historical significance of this cemetery and its deep roots of the community's past. Woodlawn Cemetery stands as a testament to the enduring connections between the present and the generations that came before us. Joseph Hamilton is known for having the distinction of being the first person buried at Woodlawn Cemetery. The exact details of his life and passing may vary in historical accounts, but his significance lies in being part of the cemetery's foundational history. Hamilton's interment at Woodlawn marked the beginning of a long and storied history for the cemetery, which would go on to become the final resting place for numerous prominent individuals, including political figures, war veterans, industry leaders, and community members. Over the years, Woodlawn Cemetery expanded and evolved, growing in size to accommodate the growing needs of the community. The cemetery has various sections, including areas dedicated to military veterans, prominent figures, and various religious denominations. Woodlawn Cemetery isn't just a burial ground. It's a reflection of the local history and the people who have shaped Fairmont and the surrounding region. As such, it holds significance not only as a place of remembrance, but also as a historical and cultural landmark. Visitors to Woodlawn Cemetery can explore its grounds and discover the stories of the individuals buried there, each contributing in their own way to the history of Fairmont and West Virginia. The cemetery serves as a peaceful place for reflection with well-maintained pathways, striking monuments, and a serene atmosphere.